Welcome back to Financial News You Can Use. Thank you, Wayne Isaksen, for your always entertaining news stories. I'm here in the studio today with special guest James Davis with Born to Build. James, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to visit with us here on Financial News You Can Use. Just take a few minutes here. I'm going to jump into some questions here in a minute, but take a couple minutes and just tell everybody out there why you got into building, exactly what you have going on, and a little bit about your background.
Okay, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, I started building houses at an early age. I had a small family.
Okay.
So fell in love with it when I was about 20 and figured out that I was going to do that for the rest of my life, and took a little bit of business classes and started Born to Build.
Okay.
And we've been around for 18 years, and we're going to be around for more. A couple of my boys work for me.
That's awesome.
And basically is what we're doing these days is a lot of renovation and some new home building.
Gotcha.
But we love what we do, and we're pretty good at it.
Right. Well, I love the name, Born to Build. So what are your thoughts on the present real estate market? Are more people staying put in their homes that they're currently in and doing renovations, or are more people looking to, build a new house?
Over the past years, especially in the last 3 years, it has definitely been more renovation work, upfitting, just maintaining homes, things of that nature.
Right.
People are using their money a lot smarter today. The people that are building new homes have saved for them, and it's just impractical not to remodel the home they're in. And it makes it a win-win because there's a lot of stuff on the market, but you just have to really look for it.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So because new home building is more depressed now than it was, a few years back, are you doing more renovation work?
Certainly. Yeah, and we do a lot of bathroom remodels. We do a lot of new crown molding, things of that nature.
Gotcha. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You'll hear a few words from our sponsors, and we'll be right back with Financial News You Can Use with special guest James Davis from Born to Build. Welcome back to Financial News You Can Use. We're back here in the studio with Mr. James Davis with Born to Build. James, just jumping right back into the questions, could you share with us I know you said we're doing a lot more renovations right now. Could you share with us what types of renovations really make sense for that homeowner, to invest their money in and maybe, get a good return on investment?
Yeah, from what I've seen is definitely everybody's paying attention to their kitchens.
Okay.
A lot of times for resale value or even just to pretty the place up, we'll do crown molding, new crown molding, change the casings around the doors, maybe new fronts on the cabinets, things of that nature. There's a lot of ways that you can upfit your house without spending a ton of money. And if you do decide to do a full remodel, to make sure that you have a clear plan, decide what style you want to go with and get it drawn up and really work it out, because planning is everything.
Gotcha.
And so with that being said, you can do a bathroom, a bedroom, enlarge the living room, but you have to make it work with the house so that the house flows. If
Okay.
it looks like an addition, then everybody knows it's an addition.
Right, right. So kitchens you mentioned
Yes,
were
sir.
good. Bathrooms are good. Conversely to that, what renovations are probably not such a good idea? Is there a certain type or size or?
Yeah, I would say small renovations
Okay.
always cost you more money. It's better to get some square footage out of what you're trying to do.
Okay.
Also think outside the box. You know, some people can pull their rafters down and do dormers and things of that nature to really open up a home.
Sure.
But I stay away from the ones that the square footage price goes up because there's so much stuff in a small area. Like some bathroom remodels, you can spend to the upwards of $30,000 in a very small square footage area.
Gotcha, gotcha. So if there's a homeowner out there and they're looking to select a builder or contractor, what should they look for when they're going through that process, James?
Most definitely experience, portfolio, see their work that they've done, and it's very personal. You know, it really is. And I mean, if people may say it's not, but you have to know your contractor and a clear plan. If you have a clear plan and that contractor and you are working together, then it's going to be a clean build and everybody's going to be happy. It's when there's undecided things that are involved
Okay.
is when things start to go wrong.
Gotcha. That makes total sense. So get to know the guy or gal really well, look at their portfolio, devise a plan,
Yep.
and stick to that plan. James, that's really all the questions I have, but I'd love for you to take a couple minutes, closing comments, anything you'd like to say about the industry, what you sort of see going on, anything you'd like to add.
I appreciate it. I'd like to say that things are seeming to pick up some. People always have to have renovations done and maintenance done on their homes. If I was to give advice to any homeowner, I would let them know that maintenance will save them money in the long run. If your windows look like they need to be painted, they probably need to be caulked and painted.
Okay.
You know, but it's easy to forget that. But what happens is by the time we get to it, you're having to replace the whole window.
Right.
You know, and so America is spending their money wisely, and things are going to turn around and look up. You know, and we were one of the first industries that really suffered from the downturn.
Right.
And right away we lost, you know, we stopped work.
Sure.
You know, and so we're starting to see an uplift, and that makes me very hopeful for the future.
Right, right. Well, thank you so much again for coming into the studio today and sharing this information that is really near and dear to most people's heart. You know, it's their biggest investment usually is their home. So thank you for coming in and sharing this valuable information. We'll be right back with Wayne Isaksen with Financial News You Can Use closing comments after you hear a few words from our sponsors.
All right. Good job, buddy.
Hey guys, Travis here. I'm in beautiful Hawaii. Okay, not really. I'm actually in the studio, big green room where I work up in Surf City, North Carolina. But I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about an awesome opportunity that I have. I am planning on going into full-time missions, and I'll be based in Kona, Hawaii with YWAM, or Youth with a Mission. I was with Youth with a Mission a few years ago and had the opportunity to travel to India for a couple of months. You may remember that. But now I will be on staff with YWAM as a graphic designer, and I'll be working with their communications and IT department, which is called Crown Media. Now, Crown stands for Christ Reached on World Networks, and was actually, that phrase was coined back in the 70s before there was an internet or anything. But now they're using communications and information technology to reach the world for Christ in many different ways. And that could be even through mercy missions or through training other disciples. And I have the opportunity to design for different ministries all over the world based out of Hawaii, and also be able to travel all over the world as a trainer and teach people graphic design, and also go into possibly even closed countries and share the gospel. And I'm just so excited about this opportunity, and I hope you will join me in this experience. This is a full-time decision for me, and I need full support. This is a volunteer position. I don't get paid for this, and so I will literally be going as a missionary, and I need all the support I can get. So would you consider joining me in this? There are many ways that you can do that. First of all, I would please ask for your prayers. That is first and foremost. I need all the prayers that I can get as I go through this. And also, would you consider joining me by partnering with me and supporting me on a monthly basis? You can find out all that information on my new website, which is seetheartinme.com. So go there. It has all the information you need. Go check it out, and thanks for watching.